got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no fluke in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't know nobody with it, for nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Call me a river to do with some shit.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is your afternoon Betspresso right here on the Betting News Network. It's just the two of us today, baby. That is Mr. Colby Marcio. My name is Sweatpan Jesus. Excited to have you guys with us. Thanks so much for stopping by right here on the channel. Mr. Marcio, how are you today, brother?
We're good. We're rocking and rolling. It's a beautiful day. I'm excited for later tonight because this afternoon wasn't the cutest. Derek Struble shoved, and
nice.
It was either that was going to happen or he was going to give up some runs. I took it because he hasn't given up a run in like 20-something innings. They just mentioned it after like the third inning. 20 consecutive plus innings without giving up a run. He's on fire. You can't stop a man that's that locked in. I think two guys are on right now. I don't have it on. I don't want to watch it. That's disgusting.
Is it the sixth inning? What is it?
It's the fifth, bottom of the fifth. So last opportunities right now. I bet it ended in a ground ball. Yep. Yep. It did.
Okay. Well, got the loss out of the way early.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, it's all right. Well, there was baseball today, but there's a game later tonight. The Yankees taking on the Royals, which Mr. Marshall is going to dive into in just a few minutes, and then we've got Monday Night Football. So we're going to talk about the Chiefs taking on the Saints at Arrowhead, and we're going to have a special boots on ground appearance from Mr. Shaggy Betts at some point throughout the show today. What's up, Rowdy, in the chat? Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're watching us right here on Twitch, or if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you're watching us on X, we appreciate you guys. Drop a sub, drop a follow, wherever you're checking us out. We appreciate you guys tapping in with us as always. This channel is brought to you by our sponsors at BetOnline. Get involved with BetOnline for everything that we're going to talk about on the sports betting slate today with that cute QR code at the top corner of the screen above Mr. Colby Marcio's head. Get a $1,000 deposit bonus and get $10 dropped into your account by clicking that QR code and using our promo code BNews. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, I know, Landon. It's okay. I bet it too. We got the loss out of the way early, baby.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, he's going to leave now. Oh, man. Landon, didn't you tell me that you're going to buy the chat a hat if you lost? Isn't that what you texted me? Just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know. You said he was going to say it on Saturday, but I wasn't here on Saturday. So
hope he loved it.
I'm sure he did. It just shit happens, man. Well, since good transition, we're going to talk about the weekend, some stuff, college football, baseball, and the NFL, kind of talk about a couple things, react to some stuff from the weekend, drop what you guys had going on. See what you guys had for this weekend, kind of some things that stood out to you guys in the chat, and then we're going to dive in and talk about it tonight. I'll kick us off, dude. I've got a couple of things from the NFL that stood out to me.
Can you before we get into it, can you explain to me what happened with the Bills? I didn't get to see the game.
Well,
I need to know what happened.
All right, so that was one of the things that I was going to bring up. So I don't know if you guys saw this or not, and I don't have a video of it specifically, but I'll just explain what happened. So it was tied 20-20. The Bills got the ball back with 20 seconds.
Hell yeah, Rowdy. Jesus. Hell yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Hell yeah, Rowdy.
Let's make it some more tonight, Rowdy.
Let's make it 600 tonight.
Yeah. Hey. Drop us what you like in the chat there, brother. All right, now. All right, so Bills tied up 20-20. Got the ball back, forced the Texans to punt. They got the ball on the 2, I think, something like that, with 20 seconds left.
There too?
There too. Okay. So they were in their own end zone, pretty much. No timeouts. They had 0 timeouts, and the Texans had all 3 of their timeouts. So if you were in that position as a head coach, I know you have Josh Allen, but it's 20-20. You're in Houston. What would you do?
Say that one more time.
20 seconds left. You're on your own 2-yard line.
Yeah, he ran the ball, didn't he?
It's a tie game. No, it's a tie game, 20-20. 0 timeouts. Yeah. The Texans have 3 timeouts. What would you do?
Oh, you just run the clock out, right? You just go to OT?
Of course. You have 20 seconds left. You're not going
to you're not getting down the field in time.
60 yards with no timeouts. Yeah. Maybe you get a first down, whatever, right? But
you need 2 chunk plays over 20 yards.
The first play was like a shot play kind of that Josh Allen threw, and it was incomplete. So that was
Mhm.
fine. You try to get maybe 10 or 15. Maybe you get some momentum.
I think
get
you
another
at least
play.
take one attempt and then you call it quits.
Right. Exactly. They did one, and it took like 3
Mhm.
seconds. Nothing. So then I'm
Mhm.
thinking, all right, they're going to run the ball. And the Texans did have 3 timeouts. So if they run the ball, maybe they can stop the clock. But you force them to use the timeouts. They throw the ball again on second down, and it was incomplete. Race another 2 seconds. Then I'm thinking, there's no way that on third down they're going to throw the fucking ball. Although at that point, they kind of forced their hand to where they had to because there was like 15 seconds left. And then they threw the ball again, incomplete. So not only did the Texans use 0 of their timeouts, but there was 14 seconds left in the game. So then, and they didn't gain a single yard. So the guy had to punt from standing on the back of the end zone, which is always a shit situation for punting. He punted the ball. The Texans returner, and Pat McAfee explained it pretty well, who's a former punter. You don't have enough time to do a proper setup and punt in that situation, so he kind of had to like rush the process. It was more of a line drive versus an actual hanger. Got it to like the Texans 45, but the guy had enough time to run the ball back 10, 12
And then
yards.
they just kicked it?
They ran one play. CJ Stroud got 6 or 7 yards in the air, called a timeout. Ka'imi Fairbairn kicked a field goal to win the game. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I mean, as
was
someone
watching-
that Bill's money line, I'm glad I didn't watch this.
Oh, you would have been losing your mind. I'm thinking Sean McDermott is an idiot.
Imagine if it was like the Ravens, they would have just kicked from wherever they got the ball.
True. I just don't understand. It was just terrible play clock management. Like, I don't blame the offensive coordinator in that situation. I blame Sean McDermott. Like, what the fuck are we doing right here?
Yeah.
That was just terrible. So that was bad. And dude, the Bengals might be cooked. I don't know. Did you watch any of that?
Booking. I didn't watch any football yesterday.
Really?
I didn't watch any football yesterday. I watched
You had
Dodgers game
prior engagements.
and that was it. I only had 2 games and they were at noon, so I didn't care. I wasn't gonna add anything to the card. The books be booking though.
I mean, this is it. This is what you don't. They did exactly what you don't do, dude. I was watching Red Zone because it's nice when the Titans aren't playing. I can just watch Red Zone and be a happy man. And Scott Hansen was losing his fucking mind, bro, because they were showing. He was literally like, "This is the worst like clock management we've ever seen on Red Zone," and I was like, "Yeah, Scott, I agree with you because this is atrocious."
You a first time watcher.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I miss? Not to go sidetrack. I really miss the days where we would rag on Andy Reid for not having good clock management, and we haven't spoke about that in 10 years.
Facts. Some things just die and then they stay dead. Did you watch the game last night? Did you watch Sunday Night Football? Stay up for that one? I mean, you were to stay up for a lot anyways. Did you see Mike McCarthy?
I was watching the McMahon documentary. That was what I was doing.
Oh, that's interesting.
I thought it was going to be more scandalous than I thought.
Okay. I like this Megatrollon. I can't read Megatrollon. I like this play. Our buddy Mom Martinez mentioned this in Spaces earlier today. This is very cheeky. Get this in one little end around. So, yeah, we'll talk about some plays for the game in a little bit, but that's definitely worth a look. I couldn't believe that Mike McCarthy challenged a play where Justin Fields fumbled the ball in the backfield and lost the ball, ended up getting it back very clearly, but it was going to be 3rd and 24 anyway. But he challenged the fact that the Cowboys maybe got the recovery. The worst, stupidest challenge I've ever seen in my entire life. Dude, NFL coaches this weekend had a fucking weekend, bro. They made some choices. Decisions were made. I mean, sheesh.
I was really excited seeing that Dak Prescott became the first quarterback to throw 2 interceptions in back-to-back days, or in an interception in one day, because the game was so late. He threw one Sunday night and Monday morning. First ever in history.
That's crazy. Also, interesting fact too that the Steelers were +3 in the turnover category and lost.
That I was glad I didn't watch that game because I saw it was like 10 to what it ended. 10 what?
I think it was like 10-6 or something like that.
What an under game! What a day for the unders.
Oh God, I wish I bet the under in that one. It was gross.
Oh, an under to look forward to before we forget. Game 5.
Oh, of the dub tomorrow.
Of the dub. Elimination game under. Think about it. 2 teams that
True.
play defense.
Defensive teams, yeah.
2 defensive teams. You just have to worry about Carlton being hot, but.
Nafisha's been all over the place in this series too.
Yeah.
So.
I really hate that I have a future on both of those teams. It makes me want to just throw up.
Can you just hedge it? Why don't you just take the plus money underdog tomorrow? Because then, well, I guess you can't really hedge it that way. But.
It's more of a hedge. I'd have to hedge by betting the Liberty money line or something like that, or Liberty to sweep, or Liberty to. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out a way.
Sure.
I gotta win something.
We're gonna talk about baseball in just a second. I have one more NFL point that I want to make before we move on from the weekend, and I want to get your thoughts on some college football too, and then we'll dive into
Oh
some.
yeah.
What's your take with this Commanders team right now, man? You and I haven't really talked about it. Jaden Daniels playing lights out football. I mean, he's pretty much the clear cut favorite right now to win Rookie of the Year, and he's even getting some MVP situations right now. The Commanders look like the best team in the NFC East. Do you think this team's for real, or do you think that they're going to come back down to earth a little bit?
You know where I'm going to go with this.
Yeah, get after it.
You know where I'm going to go with this. I think this team is supposed to be what the team in Chicago is supposed to look like. But they don't. They look good. They look really good. Honestly, as I was not the biggest Jaden Daniels guy in college. Sure, he won Heisman, but you rack up 500 yards a game and you have no defense. I really don't know what to get out of you. They look good. They look really good. They're really fun. People are enjoying them. I mean, I don't like seeing franchises be bad my entire life. Like the last time they were relevant was Kirk Cousins and RG3 when RG3 was barely alive on the field because of his legs. Oh, that kills me every time. Every time I see those TikToks of RG3, like the what could have been, I get really upset because I love RG3. Yeah, I think they're gonna regress. They're still a super young team, super young quarterback. The mistakes are due. If they make playoffs, it'd be cool, but they're not going to do anything.
I think that they're going to make. We're going to, as our buddy Nelly said in the chat, like we're going to find out this Sunday. This is their first real big true test this weekend against the Ravens, because the Ravens are looking like they're playing some good football.
They're home,
stopping the run, and they're 7.5 point underdogs. I think I saw
at home or away.
This is in. I think it's in Baltimore. Pretty sure this game's in Baltimore.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Funky.
You know, I can't lie. I'm leaning Baltimore.
I know.
Because people are gonna look at that and go, that number's too high. I like the Commanders when the Ravens are kind of rolling.
Well, and I mean, the Commanders have been decent, but they haven't really faced the team.
Who have the Commanders played? Let me pull it up.
Well, they played. They got clapped week 1 by the Bucks, but then after that, they just actually you can pull it up and look at
God, they have an easy schedule coming up. Holy crap. After the Ravens, they have the Panthers, the Bears, the Giants, the Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Titans, Saints, Eagles, Falcons, Cowboys. So far this season, they've played the Bucs, like you mentioned, the Giants, where they kicked the field goal the whole time. Then they beat the Bengals 38-33 on Monday night. And then the Cardinals, they won 42-14. And then they just beat the Browns, which are basically a corpse.
Yeah. That team's cooked, dude. Absolutely.
Hey, at least Deshaun was cheap, right?
Shit. I saw, there's been so many takes about this situation. And I've heard so many, guys.
How is he bad? I don't understand how he's bad. I don't understand it. I sure he was. What did he take a year and a half off or whatever? How is he that bad? He's terrible.
He's awful. But the crazy thing to me is
awful.
It looks like Kevin Stefanski's hand is being forced. That he just
hold on. I hope Jess sees this. That's Jess's favorite football player.
You big fan of Jameis?
Put in Jameis. She loves. She wants to buy a jersey, but she doesn't know what jerseys are.
To me, the thing is that like they should have already done it by now. So like it makes me think they're not going to, because like he's been awful for weeks at this point, and like they're just like, I guess they're $150 million in debt at this point to this dude. They're not going to have him ride the bench, but
it's like Patrick Corbin in Washington. His contract's too high. They can't set him down. And they got to just send him out there. But
let's see what happens.
Honestly, who's the better leader? It's Jameis. It's Jameis. Sure, you can call him weird, whatever. He busts his ass, and he's a good leader. Sure, he can't see the linebacker up the middle, but he's still a good quarterback.
They talked about this on Pardon My Take a couple weeks ago, and I think that it's becoming more and more true as we continue through this season, and as maybe this season plays out, that this could go down as the worst contract in sports history. Maybe
hold on, Uncle Tone had to remind me. I forgot. He can see street signs now. He can see street signs. That was the best quote I've ever seen on somebody's returning from injury. Jameis Winston gets eye surgery. He can see lights now, or like street lights. That was the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up.
This is true.
Jameis Winston can see street signs.
He also see. I don't know if this was a true quote too. He was like, "You got to put me in the word wins in my name."
The quote is even better. Let me read it.
Yeah.
All right. It says, "This is 2020. The procedure has made a difference." In quotations, Jameis Winston says, "I can read license plates and read street signs."
Absolutely goated. Holy shit.
Oh, he is a national treasure.
See, but this is the thing. Like, put him in. See what happens. It can't get any worse. Like,
not to go down this rabbit hole of Jameis Winston, but I could talk about him for hours. Did you see that when he was in Tampa, when he came out with the eat a W, that he wanted the chefs to make W pancakes?
No, dude, no way. W pancakes?
So they made them.
Oh,
so they made the W pancakes, and they lost. And he goes, "Kill it. It's bad luck."
Oh, they didn't ask for
Could you imagine?
pancakes.
Only for his lineman. Could you imagine just like sitting down? You got a plate of a W pancake. You get the syrup on it.
Oh,
Could I get a double W? I got a double stack.
God. Could you imagine if they would have won? They would have never stopped. It would have just been permanent W pancakes.
They would have served them at the stadium.
Holy fuck, dude. I saw a podcast with some former players. It was Deshaun Jackson, and I don't remember the other guy. And they were talking about playing with him and what he was like, and how like corny he was, but like they loved it. It was like the type of corny that like they really loved. And
no, he's just himself. Honest, that's the best way to put it. He's himself. Like when he was fishing for the tuna, and he goes, "We got tuna on the boat. We got his cousins."
Oh, man.
We should just pull up the best of Jameis and watch it for 5 minutes.
That would be so awesome. Landon, thank you. I took a shower and I got a haircut. So, winner, chicken dinner. We love to see it. Hey, man, this is my birthday yesterday. I'm having a birthday week this week. You got to do what you got to do. Mr. Marcio had a good hair day, too, but he put a hat on. So, cute hat, though.
I want to see how the hat look backwards.
All right, so let's spend a little more time talking about, let's swing to some college football, because I know you got some thoughts. Vanderbilt obviously took down Alabama. Crazy.
That's the first thing I'm talking. SPJ wrote about it already. Had to get it out. Nashville, you know how to do it. You know how to play the game. Kansas, I believe it was Kansas, did this exact same thing last year when they ripped down the goalpost. Then when they beat, was it Iowa State? No. One of them.
We
I don't
talked
remember
about this last year with Shags, because Shaggy and I had been bitching about people storming the field, and then Kansas did that, and we were like, see, this is an appropriate storming the field situation.
So you take the goalpost after, first of all, 126 years of existence of a program, and this is your biggest win. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody ever saw it coming,
They were
except for that guy, that video.
point dogs.
It's too many points.
Yeah.
That's how you do it in Nashville. You rip the goalpost down, you carry it 2 miles down the street, and you throw it in the river. That is just. If I was in college, I don't know how. I would have definitely jumped in the lake with the thing. I would have had to do it.
100%.
That is just peak college.
100%.
Everybody out in the West Coast, take notes. Take notes. Colorado, I'm talking to you. Wazoo, talking to you. You don't know what you're doing out there. That is just, but SBJ, I'm sorry, they're getting killed this weekend.
Oh, I don't care.
They're going to get killed.
Guy. Oh, yeah.
It's
I like that.
Kentucky minus 11.5. It's already shot to 14. So let me find the tweet. I have it in my write-up. Hold on. Let me pull up the percent on this play.
Real quick while you're looking this up. Landon, they did actually, and they're selling them. They're also selling, I think, the pylon as well. There's lots of different pieces. I saw it on a piece on the Tennessean, which is the local or the Tennessee paper in Nashville. They do have that, so they didn't make that rookie mistake.
So the lowest post-game win expectancy in a win in Week 6, Vanderbilt, 1.8%. ULM against JMU, 19%. Syracuse against UNLV, 25%. Arkansas, Southern Alabama, 32%. Oregon State, Colorado State, 39%. Vanderbilt was a 1.8%.
Insane, dude. And I watched
nuts.
pretty much the whole, because I was working Oktoberfest in Nashville, and I was like, let's put on the Vanderbilt game. And the guy, when I told him, the guy who was running the TV, he was like, I mean, I'll put it on for a couple quarters, and then Alabama's probably going to run away with it, and we'll switch it over to the Georgia game. And I had to run around, and I came back, and Vanderbilt was winning. And I was like, holy shit. And then they won. It was fucking insane, dude. They looked good. They played well. I mean, they've been pretty good throughout the season. They've played.
I was looking
games.
at it. They've been playing pretty decent ball.
They have. But I like your play. I think they do come. It's the ultimate letdown spot. It really is.
Oh my God. I put in the write-up that it's literally NIU, but if NIU was home. Could you imagine if NIU played Notre Dame at home? I know it'll never happen. Could you imagine? I would want the city of Charleston? No, that's Eastern Illinois. What the hell is whatever this town is?
I don't know.
I would want it to explode. I would want an atom bomb to go off there by just the fans. They're just like, oh, we did it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, and see, it was amazing. And this is why we both have the same opinion about this. And I think the chat does too. It was so awesome seeing Vanderbilt storm the field and after they won that game. Right. And it's like you go, this is what this is about. Right. Like this is appropriate. You beat the number 1 team in the country. There were so many stats they broke in that one specific game. Like that is it's a no brainer. You storm the field. Right. But it sucks because then you go, see, this doesn't have the same meaning anymore because it happens every fucking week now. So anyway, but
yeah. A lot of storms this week too. A lot of storms.
You're just
I think we had 4. I think we had 4. You got it racks up the notes app for me. You know, I'm keeping track of it now. I didn't do it last season. I felt so bad when people be like, "What's the record on it?" And I'm like, "Oh, just trust me."
Thoughts on this? Who should be number 1?
Who should be number 1? Texas. I think Texas is still number 1, right?
Well, Alabama was.
Oh, were they?
They're number 7 now. I don't know what they were when Vanderbilt beat them. They were number 1. I think Texas probably, based on my
Texas
knowledge.
Yeah,
Texas. Do you think that is Ewers back this week, or are they still rolling with Manning?
I don't know. I forgot who they're playing to. Oh, they're playing. It's the Red River rivalry, and it's not at 11. It's weird. It's at night. Yeah, they're playing Oklahoma.
First time in the SEC, both these teams playing each other. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, Red River rivalry has joined the SEC. Say that 10 times. Say that 10 times.
The Red River rivalry has joined the SEC. The Red River.
I don't know why they would do that. Red River rivalry.
What? As a college guy, why is it called the Red River rivalry? Do you know?
I'm assuming there's a river split between Oklahoma and Texas.
Okay.
That's my
That
best guess.
sounds good.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Ohio State's going to lose this weekend.
Interesting. They clapped cheeks. Who were they playing on Saturday? They didn't play much of the game. I know they were killing.
Forgot. Oh, Iowa. Played Iowa.
Right.
They're playing Oregon this weekend.
Yeah.
In Eugene.
I know you got a couple preliminary thoughts on that, but we'll save that. I'll let you talk about that on Wednesday with Shags.
Yeah.
Last thing about the weekend, and then we'll get into today. Baseball. You want to talk about the just crazy shit that the Padres did to the Dodgers yesterday?
Oh, insanity. I'm not a Tatis guy. I don't know why. I'm just not the biggest Tatis guy. Not that I don't think he's good. He's good, and he's on fire right now. He is probably going to be the guy in the playoffs that is just does not stop hitting the ball. It's just nuts. I don't really have any other takes really. I knew that the Dodgers rotation was always bad. It's always been suspect. And if they get through the series, the Phillies want the Dodgers, I would assume. I don't think anyone wants to touch the Padres right now. Everyone's high on them, as you should. They're the more complete team in the NL. I guess you can argue with the Phillies, but I think the rotation's a lot better than Philly. Mets too. What's going on over there? I'm not sold on the Mets, but they keep somehow they're dead. Every time I think they're dead, they're alive. Like when Pete Alonso hit that home run against the Brewers, literally did not see that coming.
They do
also
that.
Not a Pete Alonso guy.
I know, but you just like making money on his home run.
That's it.
The big meat, yeah. It's just this always happens. I think especially in baseball, it happens in hockey sometimes too. But there's always one team that gets hot right before the playoffs, and then they just ride some magical run, and you just get hot at the right time. Everything's clicking. You get a little lucky maybe in a game, and then you just it runs through the rest of the playoffs. Maybe they don't win the whole thing, but you just have that type of
it's
run.
Better
it
for
basketball.
It's easier for a Cinderella in those two sports. You have more games and more chances. It's bound to happen, which I love. You're not going to get it with football ever, for the most part. You're not really going to get it.
I mean, it happens every once in a while in the NFL, like the 2 or 3 weeks before the playoffs. Maybe a team that looked kind of dead in the water to start the season, kind of put it together.
Last year,
right
the Bills.
The playoff starts. Yeah,
the Bills.
The Titans did it in 2019 when they went to the AFC Championship game when Derrick Henry was running crazy. There have been teams that have made those come in and just get hot at the right time and just take over, and it's like you don't want to play them, and it's the same situation. So I just thought it was nuts that the Padres' first time going to your rival stadium, and you hit 6 home runs in a game and just smack the shit out of them. It was crazy stuff. But all right, some fun. It was a great weekend of sports. It really was. We're here, Colby, dude. This is a great month. Baseball's just heating up. College football is happening.
The end of the month will be better. We
can get there. We got a couple weeks left. All right. We're going to have Shaggy join us in about 10 minutes from Arrowhead. He'll give us the report from Arrowhead.
From his parking lot in another state.
Yeah, that's 7,000 miles away.
He's like, the stadium's over there.
It's way down there. But I'm here. We need to get him actually in from the seats, but I don't think he wants to do that.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, the game's still a couple hours away, but we will talk about Monday Night Football in just a minute. We both kind of have some thoughts about it. I've got a couple plays, but before we do that, let's dive into some baseball, brother. Let's talk about this game tonight. Yankees taking on the Royals. I know you have a couple bets that you'd like to throw out there for the kiddos in this game. And Chad, I've already tailed one, and I don't like betting baseball right now, so that's why that's where we're at. So, what do you got for the kids?
There's a reason I don't have the NY hat on right now. It's because I'm betting against them in a way. I'm not. There's no. Shaggy tweeted out that I said money line. I said if you want to take the F5 money line for the Royals, it's not a bad play. However, the play that I am on, that doesn't mean anything about losing on my own favorite team. So if anyone wants to come at me for being a fake fan, you can say what you want, but I'm not. But when I see an opportunity like this, I'm going to take it. They're going against Carlos Rodon, who's probably one of the more inconsistent pitchers on the Yankees rotation outside of Stroman. But he gives up a lot of hard contact. and he does not give up a lot of ground balls. So that just sounds like a recipe for success for the offense, and just a terrible outing for Rodon, and a great opportunity for the Royals offense. They're hungry. They showed it in game one. They probably should have won that game. 5 lead changes, I believe it was, the most in postseason history or something like that. I saw a stat. I didn't write it down, but an insane amount of lead changes. The Royals are not scared of the Yankees, as they shouldn't. As a fan of the Yankees, I don't think they're all the way there yet. This is going to be their best opportunity in probably the Aaron Judge era to make it to the World Series, the Fall Classic, because the path doesn't have the Astros. It doesn't have the team that's been kicking your ass for the last 10 years. They're not there. They're knocked out. You have to do this. You have to get through the Royals, and you have to get through whoever comes out of the Guardians-Tigers series, which is probably going to be the Guardians, in my opinion, but who knows? Skubal looks great. I mean, obviously, he's not the only pitcher, but you got to do it. But I still like the Royals team total here because they have a great matchup. Rodon's not the greatest. He's not the greatest. I also like Salvador Perez to hit a home run tonight. I think he's a vibe guy. He's a leader guy. The team rallies around him. He's been there for forever. We know him. And he's just an absolute unit. And go check out his numbers against Rodon. You'll cream your pants. And then the silly use parlay, Salvi to get a hit, Judge to get a hit, plus 118. Why Judge? I don't really like betting on Judge often unless I really feel it. But we know why I like Salvi, just to get at least a hit. He has an elite rating. Both of them have an elite rating. Judge's hit prop today was priced at minus 160. 160. Are your AL MVP? It's kind of gross. It kind of scared me, but
Nasty.
I have to take that.
Who's on the bump for the Royals?
Cole Reagans.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I expect. The Yankees bullpen's really good, so I can see them coming back later in the game if the Royals go up early. It should be a good game. If you're a fan of baseball, it's going to be a good game. If you're a Yankees fan, you're going to be sweating in your boots like me.
So just to answer this question, first, I know you tapped in over the weekend, man, for the first time, or maybe you've been here for a little bit longer, but everything gets posted at bettingnews.com. Colby did an entire article about all the baseball plays you just talked about. You can go read the scribbles.
I tweet out my card every day too.
Yep. And then I tweet my bets that I like as well out there on my Twitter as well. And then we're going to put a parlay together by the end of the show that you can write out with us if you'd like to on at Your Betting News on Twitter. That will post that as well. So stick around. You can go check out the website for all the writings that we do and then also what we talk about on the show as well. So yeah, peep the scripts. They're nice and free and they're just for you, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought it was new. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I say that and someone's been like, I've been here for 6 months. And I'm like, damn, sorry, bro. But I figured. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Glad you found us. So there you go. Royals. And I did tap in. I'm riding the first 5 with Colby on the Royals. I like this bet. I like them. I really like your logic throughout the entire season, kind of seeing you break down reasons why to take these first 5 team total bets. So I like that logic. I did it with basketball last year with first quarter bets too. It kind of similar type of thing. So I like it. I don't know if you feel when we get to the portion of the parlay, we can maybe just do something only in Monday Night Football if you want to do that, or we could throw maybe Salvi hit in the lay if you want.
We can see where we get there.
We
can see when we get there.
Any more thoughts on the baseball? You want to move?
No, I just want to thank Landon so much for tailing every play that I've ever put out. It really means a lot having the support backed by this community. He's the nicest person in this community, and it means the world to me to have somebody send nothing but kindness and love on a day-to-day basis. I know everyone in the chat is so nice every single day, but shout out to Landon. Absolute great short king, fantastic human being. Would tell my daughter to date him. Absolute gentleman. Nice guy. Rusty old man. Wish he was my dad. He was the first person to comment when I was done with that. I had to say something about Rusty.
Gentleman in his
also, Rusty sent me SPJ, let me show you, before we get into Monday night, let me show you what Rusty sent me today. He goes, hey, love, what's your email? I said, bet. I got you. He sends me this. Starts off with this. I thought it was just a photo for a second, and I was like, what's this photo mean? I was like, okay, I'm ready for college basketball too. Hold on. It's 200 pages of college basketball information. We're not done. Oh, that's the bottom. 400
420 pages.
Wow.
420 pages.
How bricked are you for that?
I just saw Loyola Marymount. I'm at half mast right now.
Chad, if you like
James
college
Madison,
basketball,
we're there.
what is it?
We're there. We're
29,
there.
29 days?
28 days.
28 days. There you go. If you like college
28
basketball, get ready.
Oh,
All right, let's talk about tonight. Big game tonight. We've got it should be a good one. I mean, I don't know kind of which way you lean in this game, so I'm interested to get your thoughts. I kind of have a feeling I know what you're going to say, but
I actually have a prop that I want to talk about because I came across it on Twitter. So the play is Patrick Mahomes over his longest completion. And the Saints have allowed this in every game. They've cleared it. Even Bryce Young cleared it. That's where I was like, maybe I'll bet this. It's 34.5 yard completion.
Yep.
So Saints defense, nerd stat. I'm just reading somebody's tweet. Mahomes has done it in 8 of his last 10, 3 of his 4 this season. Bryce Young doing this, it feels like it'll go to like Kelsey.
You know what the crazy thing is I looked at this. I like this a lot. I was going to bet it, but then I found some other stuff that I
don't know if I could bet a prop like that.
It's hitting. If it makes you feel any better, it's also hitting the 4 straight home games as well. Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelsey. I like it if you want to bet it. If you haven't pressed the button yet, but
everyone's on Kelsey tonight. So it's awesome.
You want to see?
Oh, did you see Rowdy's parlay?
Let me see it. Hang on.
Kamara, dude. James Conner killed my parlay that I had for this week that I kept a secret. It was James Conner, Brock Bowers, who got his first touchdown, and then tonight it's Kamara. So fantastic.
Oh, Kamara's scoring. So there's a lot of different angles on this game. We talked about it a lot in Spaces because there's so many different ways you can look at this game. It's 5-point spread, as you guys can see on the screen. Over/under set at 43. Chiefs are 4-0. Saints are 2-2. This 5 and a 5.5 number, I really don't like betting.
There's 4.5. There's a 4.5 out there.
Yeah, maybe I take that, but it's moved so much. But I do think that both offenses are going to be able to move the football. The Chiefs have been playing really good defense, but the Saints have been moving the ball. Kamara's been awesome to start the season. However, I kind of targeted more of the Chiefs side of things. My favorite bet in this game, locked this in last night. This line has already moved, but I'm going to give you guys the line that I got. It's 41.5 yards on the ground for Kareem Hunt, who looked like the number 1 back last week after Carson Steele basically just gave the ball on like his 3rd carry to whoever they were playing last week. Oh, the Chargers. And then Andy Reid was like, yeah, let's just go with Kareem the rest of the game. Kareem Hunt had 14 carries for 69 yards last week. His rushing prop last week was 12.5, which was free. They did bump it this week, as you can see. But I don't know, man. The Saints aren't really great at stopping the run. They're okay, but they got gashed by Saquon week 3 for almost 150 yards. This just feels too low. This line's like 43.5, 45.5 in some places. I like it anything under 50. I think he has a chance to maybe flirt with 50 or 60 yards again on the ground. He's definitely going to get 10 to 15 touches. So I really like Kareem Hunt in this matchup. I think he scores too. I like his touchdown for plus money when they get down there. And then, like you said, dude, I'm rolling with it. I don't care if it's chalky. This line is disrespectful for Travis Kelsey in this matchup. I got 56.5. I've seen some 57 or 58.5s. That's okay. 7 catches last week on 9 targets for 89 yards. It's Travis Kelsey in primetime. And it's who else is Mahomes going to throw the ball to? The Saints are also bottom 7 in the NFL to yards allowed through the air. They've allowed the 5th most yards to tight ends. This just feels like this could, both of these props could hit by halftime, or they're just going to be sweaty as fuck. But these lines just feel too low. Maybe they know something that I don't. Maybe this game just gets a little weird, but I really like both of these props. I don't care how chalky it is. And Taylor Swift is going to be in the building. And as Shaggy said earlier, most importantly, Shaggy is going to be in the building. So he's going to do it for Shags. Actually, Rusty can't stand her music. So not really into it.
Ooh, the line's dancing for the W game. I would like to inform the people that I'm on a touchdown prop with Prindy today. I told him not to tweet it out, so we'll just keep it in here. I'm not tweeting it out.
Mhm.
It's Dalen Holker, plus 3,000 to get a touchdown.
Who is that? I've never heard of him.
I don't know. I don't know what his number is. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know what position. I just know he's a Saint.
Okay, so he's plays for the Saints.
Yep.
Dalen Holker?
Yep. Plus 3,000.
That sounds like a guy that's...
I put $5 on it.
He sounds like he's from Arkansas. And, like, he wears fucking overalls.
Can I just say there will be a video tonight? Actually, there can't be because I didn't post it out and people will get on me, and that's just not cool.
Well, Salvi's hitting a home run, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, I lean with the Chiefs pretty heavily in this game. I like the Chiefs to get the job done. It could get sweaty. I've seen a lot of Saints love. We talked about it earlier. But Rusty gave us some great stats in spaces earlier today, and I was looking up some additional info about this. Dennis Allen in primetime is really bad, dude. Bad numbers in primetime. Like, it's waxed. Like, hasn't, I think, covered once in, like, 6 or 7 games of his last as a head coach. Lost outright on many. I just want to see it first from this Saints team.
Yeah.
I
don't think I'm gonna touch this game. I'll be watching the Yankees, but obviously knee jerk is Chiefs. I don't know why. I get what you're saying. The 5's wonky, but I feel like the Chiefs are fine. The Saints are coming off back-to-back losses. Maybe this is a good. Maybe this is a low spot for them. I don't know. I can see them winning. I can see the Saints winning. I've been personally doubting them since the beginning.
Yeah.
They've proven they're a solid team.
They've been playing really good. Even though they've lost 2 games in a row, they were in both of those games. The New Orleans Saints passing, yeah. There's some stats for you guys on what the Saints have allowed from a yards perspective on the ground and through the air. Middle of the pack in the receiving yards department, pretty decent from a rushing department. However, the only good rushing team they played was the Eagles. And like I said, Saquon went bananas that game. So their numbers are a little bit all over the place. Sometimes you got to look at the matchups and the teams they've played, not just the statistics. Yeah, I like I said, I lean Chiefs. That's why I kind of took both props, but I didn't take a side because it could maybe was just one of those weird games. But really like this one. I really like Kareem a lot tonight. I think this is too low. This might be the last time we see this number under 50 if he has another 60-yard game, which, if he gets 10 to 15 touches, he probably should. Okay. We don't have Shaggy yet. He'll probably be joining us momentarily from the Arrowhead because I know what he's going to say. Let's start putting together the part.
When has he never said the Chiefs?
He has a prop that I think you're really going to like from his article. And I'll let him save it for when he joins us. But what do you want to do? Do you want to do something from the Yankees game? Do you want to do?
We could just. I'll do the Mahomes completion. If you want to get freaky.
Let's get weird, dude. I like that. I really do like that. It was one of the first props I looked at last night. So I like that.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. And then you're on it, but you're not on it for like a unit. You're just on it as in, as in the parlay.
I'm in it.
You're in it to win it. Okay, so let's go Mahomes, longest completion. Let me find out what the exact number is right now. I'm looking at. Okay. Passing props. Let's see here. We can't because we can't parlay it. We can't same game parlay it.
It's just one of those weird plays that you can't do that with.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Boo.
I know. Well, let's take Salvi for a hit then. I like that. I like your
Perfect.
mention of Salvi. Yeah, I mean, I
We'll
know
do
it's Chiefs,
Salvi.
but that's fine. All right, so Salvi for a hit. Mr. Perez. Just because I don't want to double dip on your first 5 prop because I've already got normal beans on that.
Yeah, and I think Judge is the one that sells that hit parlay if it doesn't.
All right, so Salvi for a hit. Which of the props that I mentioned do you like better? Do you want to ride with Kelsey or do you want to do the Hunt play?
Kelsey.
Okay, let's ride with
I'm a
Travis.
Kelsey guy. Yeah, man, Kelsey guy.
I know.
Here he is.
Hello, man.
Here he is.
He's made it, chat. Perfect timing. Let me get this Kelsey play plugged in. 58.5.
Look at his
Kelsey.
hat.
He's such a goat.
Great hat, Shags. Great hat.
Let's go to him. All right, good boys and girls. Mr. Shaggy Betts from Arrowhead. Hello, Shaggy.
Yo! What's up, people?
Look at that hat.
Is that
How you
Chan
doing?
Daddy?
Oh yeah,
What up? What up?
Chan Daddy's ready to go. We're making the way, making the hike onto Arrowhead. Smells
Let's
like
see
a
how
Derek
far
Carr
away you
stuff.
are.
It's back.
My lord. You can't even see
You
the
see
stadium.
it? You see it over there? It's way back there. We got to hike. Getting the steps in, baby.
Getting the workout.
You know.
That hat really does look good. I know you sent a picture of it off of your head, but it looks really
Dude,
good.
it's so nice.
Shaggy,
So-
question. Colby Marcio, betting news.
Yes.
How
Colby,
did
please.
how did the Lamborghinis look today?
Oh, bro. Strapped up, ready to go, man. I'm getting 2 miles going into the stadium, 2 miles coming out. We're ready to go, baby. Lamborghinis, rocked and rolled.
Question. Colby Marcio. I was gonna say stadium bets.
Still with betting news.
betting news.
Betting news
Uh,
online.
Why is the number tonight so weird?
Oh, because, man, Mahomes doesn't really cover spreads. That's he doesn't cover spreads, but he wins games, and he's covering today. But the Chiefs are going to win by a field goal. You heard it here first. Chiefs money line and the under.
But they're
Courtesy
gonna
Lakes.
cover the spread. But they're gonna
Yeah, but they're gonna cover, right?
Yeah, they're going to cover. After last Monday's devastating non-cover, we are absolutely covering today. The entire public thinks it's plus 5.5, but it's not.
There you go. Yeah, public all over the Saints. Fade Joe Public.
So
He's gonna make me
we
do
have
it. He's gonna make me do
we
it.
have so far in our parlay,
He's gonna
and this
make me
is
do it.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna take. We already have Salvador Perez for a hit.
Ooh,
We have
scrumptious.
Travis Kelsey over 58.5 receiving yards.
Yep.
We're gonna do the Chiefs money line, and then
Yep.
we need a. Is that T-Rob? Is that T-Rob
No,
and Chan Daddy?
I got Chan Daddy and Borders.
Oh, Borders. What's up, Borders? I need one of them two. We can't do your Derek Carr interception play in here, unfortunately. So we need a play from one of those boys for the parlay.
You guys like Juju, right?
We like
Love
Juju over receptions. Also, we got exact score 27-16 Chiefs.
Bingo.
You guys are
Exact
disgusting.
score. All right. So what you said? Juju
exactly
over
what-
2.
Yeah, Juju over 1.5 receptions is pretty juiced, but it'll be good to go.
Okay. Let me just look here for Juju here.
Shaggy,
Or
Colby
Justin
Marcio,
Watson yards.
betting news. Colby Marcio, betting news. Question.
Yes, Colby.
Thoughts on Patrick Mahomes over his completion yards of 34 and a half,
Longest completion.
or longest receptions.
Oh,
or
longest
completion.
completion.
Sorry, yes.
34.
Yeah, I think we like that. They've got Xavier Worthy, obviously, is the deep threat, but I mean Justin Watson can go deep as well. So, and with all the skill players that can do yards after the catch too, I think that's comfortable. 34.5.
Question. Just Sook, betting news. Are you excited for the NBA season coming up?
What's that?
Something you don't have to worry about.
I can
Look
see
at
it.
that.
We're getting closer.
Hey, there it is, chat. Look at that stadium. Wow. Drop a dub if you're enjoying Shaggy Betts boots on ground at the stadium. Let's go. Send us a nice video of you doing the big scream because that's what they expect and they need today.
Oh yeah,
okay?
absolutely. You know it.
Love it. All right, dude. I'm going to send you a picture of this lay. Please write it out with us. It's Travis Kelsey over 58.5 receiving yards. Juju Smith-Schuster, 2 catches. Chiefs money line, and Salvador Perez for a hit, plus 449.
Boom.
That's the Kansas
I'm
City
tailing
bozo
because I can on BetOnline.
Yeah, let's go. Love to see it, brother. Enjoy the game tonight. Hope the Chiefs get the job done, baby. And go Chiefs. Say,
Later, boys.
give it
Go Chiefs.
adios. Chug a beer. Oh shit. What a
Who
guy.
was that guy?
I know, right? What a cool guy. We should have him on the show more often.
Yeah,
should hire
he
him.
should
You
have
think we
his
should
own
hire him?
show called like Shaggy's Circle.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Good idea. Great name. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a pen.
Derek, I'll read it off for you again one more time. It's his receiving yards. Over 58.5 receiving yards for Travis Kelce. But I'll read it off to you guys one more time. We will post this as well on Twitter. This will be the official Betspresso 4 for today. If you want to write it out with us and put some responsible units on it, or a cup of coffee, or a full unit, however you bet, however you'd like to do it. Okay, Travis Kelce, over 58.5 receiving yards. The Chiefs, just to win, just get the job done. Juju Smith-Schuster for 2 catches, and then Salvador Perez for a hit, and that is plus 449. All kind of juicy legs, but I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some
I
more.
like that a lot.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot, baby. I like it a lot.
Can
Good
we
stuff.
end the show with the best of Jameis Winston?
Sure. Yeah. Do you have the video?
No, you'll just have to go to YouTube and just look up the best of Jameis Winston.
Oh, okay. You need me to do this. Hang on a second.
Because my literal laptop shuts down when that happens.
Hang on a second here. Let me find it. And we'll end the
Fam, your
show.
team's dead to me. Thought they were legit.
Yes, Rimleo. He wrote about this at Betting News in his article earlier today. He does like Derek Carr to throw an interception. We couldn't put it in the parlay because you can't parlay that. You cannot SGP that, unfortunately. However, he does like it. It's minus 130 to throw a pick today for Derek Carr. That was his favorite straight bet. And he did like the Chiefs. So, but he's a Chiefs fan, so take that for what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that much.
Yeah, it's the Chiefs.
I'm just kidding.
It's the fucking Chiefs. Let me find this. Hang on, just for you. Just want to book this lay. There we go. Okay. Find it for the kids. Both QBs throw a pick. I like that. Not bad. I think Mahomes probably throws one. All right, let me find the best of Jameis for you guys to send you off for the rest of your Monday.
It's going to be beautiful, people. If you don't like Jameis Winston, kick rocks. Let me go tell Jess to tune in.
Oh my goodness.
Jess!
Okay. Hang on a second here.
Huh? Oh, what a loser.
All right, I got it.
All right, let's get it.
Hang on. Let me get my screen shared here. We're gonna play this, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. Let you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Be sure to tap in and follow us on Twitter and ride the or X or whatever. Ride the parlay. Go follow Mr. Marcio. Go follow myself.
Plays will be out
We
soon.
go live every single day right here on the channel. If you like what you saw and this is your first time tapping in, come and hang out with us. We do this every day. Ask the chat. We have fun. All right, let's see
Yeah,
what we got here.
trust us, chat.
Can you hear that?
I cannot.
Damn. Hang on.
This
Hang on.
happens for you all the time, I think.
I know, it's annoying. I think it's because I did it the wrong way. Give me a second, chat. We're going to watch the best of Jameis. We'll get there. I'll make it one day. It's usually better. We don't have a producer on Monday, and I've gotten so used to it now that it's really difficult for me to run this without Sook behind the scenes. Oh, shit.
How's the weather going to be for you, SPJ, soon?
It's so nice here right now. It's beautiful.
No, aren't you going to get affected by the hurricane?
Ruda's parents are, unfortunately, which sucks. But...
Oh, so are mine. So are mine.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear this?
You got certain things that we're all.
All right.
This is
Here
going
we
to
go,
be
chat.
awesome.
We're going to do this, and then we're going to get out of here and enjoy the rest of your Monday. So we'll do this and we'll play the video. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy some of the best of famous James.
All like our body is so symmetrical, right? You got your wrists, and then what are your wrists on the bottom half? Your ankles, you got your shoulders up top. What are your shoulders? Your hips, you know what I'm saying? You got your elbows. What are your elbows? Your knees, right? Like so, it's symmetrical, and you just got to work different parts.
Play for the man beside you. I got his back. Man, look at the man beside you. Look at him. He counting on you. We playing for our city, y'all. Our whole city watching us right now.
as a kid, my passion was always football.
Football.
I didn't realize that my passion was playing football. One of the best back tandems in the league, right? With Latavius and Alvin. I heard some Snickers, but excuse my language, right? Tandem was good. It's either.
I heard some Snickers.
I don't care how they doing me, as long as I'm still doing me. Say that one too.
I don't see how that's funny. Yeah. Yes! Yes!
That's funny.
The video of him in the crutches, if you could tattoo a video on my body, that one. That one.
Same with those.
That is the best video by far the internet has ever seen.
Oh man, what a game! What a day!
When he said condom and he goes, I heard some Snickers.
I heard some Snickers. He's got some great ones this year too, dude. I mean, just high quality stuff. The last like 4 or 5 months.
He looks good in a Browns jersey.
He does. He's not going to see the field though. He would have already seen it. He should. He should. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Give us a follow, like I said, on any of the platforms that you're watching us right now. Go follow Mr. Marcio. Go follow myself. Go follow Shaggy Bets. Go follow all of us here at Betting News. We appreciate you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. We'll be live with you guys. Double dip tomorrow. Mr. Marcio will be talking all about the baseball pickoff, and then we'll be live for Puckett for the start of the NHL season. We got real legit hockey tomorrow. Be sure to tap in with us and get involved. We love having you guys here and talking sports with you guys every single day. Appreciate you, dude. Nice doing a show, just you and me. It's been a minute. Good times.
Yeah, we never get alone time anymore because that other guy. Who's that other guy?
I don't know. Some guy you do a show with. Shaggy Circle. Remember? Don't forget. It's a good name. Can't forget it. Yeah, write it down. Write it down next to your hand where you wrote it down originally before. Yeah, get it on your pad. Draw a big circle and put Shaggy in it. Yeah. Give it its own piece.
Ooh, that's more of a squiggle.
All right, chat. Hey, Shag Circle. Love it. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Have a great Monday night. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do now?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about